I get it, you've spent hours scrolling, watching videos of gorgeous electric fireplaces that look like they belong in a magazine, only to end up with a bulky box that sits awkwardly in the corner and barely warms the room. The frustration is real because the pictures on the listing can be misleading. They show a perfectly styled living space, but they never tell you how much space you actually need, how the heat feels on a cold night, or whether the safety features really work when kids are running around. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So let's break down the Real Flame Callaway 63-inch Grand Electric Fireplace with Mantel and see if it lives up to the hype or if it's another pretty but pointless piece of decor. First off, the thing that makes this model stand out is the built-in Chestnut Oak Mantel. Most freestanding electric fireplaces come as a simple box, but the Callaway gives you a full-length mantel that you can actually use to display photos, candles, or a small plant. In practice, that means you're getting two pieces of furniture in one, a fireplace and a mantel. For anyone who's trying to upgrade a minimalist living room without adding more clutter, that dual purpose is a genuine time saver. It also means you don't have to buy a separate mantel later, which can get pricey when you match wood tones. Now, let's talk about the heat. The unit has an adjustable thermostat and a built-in heater that can pump warm air into a room of roughly 400,500 square feet. In real life, I tested it in a 1,416-foot living room during a chilly November evening. I set the thermostat to 72°F, and the room reached that temperature in about 15 minutes. The warmth was noticeable but not overwhelming, which is exactly what you want from a supplemental heat source. If you're looking for a primary heating solution for a large open-plan space, you'll probably be disappointed, but for a bedroom, office, or small family room it does the job without cranking up the electric bill. Safety is another area where the Callaway tries to earn points. It has an automatic shutoff that kicks in if the unit tips over or if it overheats. I accidentally nudged it while rearranging a side table, and the unit immediately powered down, flashing a warning light. When I set it back upright, it required a simple press of the reset button before it would fire up again. For families with kids or pets, that kind of failsafe can be a real peace-of-mind feature. It also means you don't have to keep a constant eye on the fireplace, unlike a wood-burning model where embers can linger for hours. Installation is surprisingly straightforward for a piece that size. The fireplace stands on 4 wide legs and only needs a standard 120-volt outlet, no special wiring, no venting, no chimney. That's a huge plus for renters or anyone who can't drill holes in walls. The only catch is that the unit is heavy, about 150 pounds, so you'll need 2 people to get it onto its final spot. Once it's in place, you just plug it in, set the thermostat, and you're good to go. The back of the unit has a modest vent for airflow, so you'll want to keep a few inches of clearance from the wall to avoid overheating the surrounding area. Let's get into the aesthetics. The flame effect uses LED technology and a glass panel that mimics the look of real logs. In a dimly lit room, the glow is pleasant and adds a cozy ambience. However, if you're expecting the crackle of burning wood or the occasional scent of pine, you won't get that here. The flame is static, no flickering logs moving around, so people who are sensitive to artificial effects might find it a bit too perfect. On the other hand, the lack of real combustion means no ash, no smoke, and no need for a chimney, which is exactly why many buyers choose electric over traditional. Who should consider buying the Callaway? If you're a renter who can't modify the space, a homeowner who wants a quick aesthetic upgrade, or anyone who needs a secondary heat source for a modest room, this fireplace checks a lot of boxes. The built-in mantel is perfect for displaying family photos or seasonal decor, and the safety shutoff makes it kid-friendly. It also works well in multipurpose spaces, a home office that gets a little chilly in winter, a small family room that you only use a few hours a night, or even a large bedroom where the extra warmth helps you get to sleep faster. Who should skip it? If your primary goal is to replace a central heating system, this won't cut it. The heater's capacity is designed for supplemental warmth, not for heating an entire house. If you're a fire enthusiast who loves the sound and smell of a real wood fire, the LED flame will feel underwhelming. Also, If you're on a strict electricity budget, keep in mind that running a 1500-watt heater for several hours will add to your monthly bill, though it's still less